Hello and welcome to another daily devotion. As this week we have week 2 of putting our practices and our prayer into practices, connecting the ministries of the church and what we do to daily life. Well, this week we focus on outreach and membership, and what does that ministry do? And I think about in the early church, Jesus telling the disciples, now, okay, you've seen me, you've watched me, you've listened to me, now take this good news to Jerusalem, local, to Samaria, a little bit wider circle, to the state level, and to the ends of the world, to the nation, to every corner, every people. And really, to me, that's what mission and outreach does, a membership and outreach does. Its focus is what do we have to share with the world, and how do we do that? How do we carry with joy the message of who we are as a people of God and who God is in our lives? Because really there's 2 things any faith community is supposed to do. Make new disciples, teach new people about God. And on the second, to nurture the disciples we have, to grow them, the membership that we have in their maturity in faith. And I think about how do we do that? And especially in a time of pandemic, right? This is the most critical ministry of the church. How are you reaching people when they're not physically in the building? Well, we'll build it and they'll come. No, they won't. It's about how do you reach somebody virtually now? How do you reach people that are different generations that don't think or engage in faith in the same way that you might, or have never stepped into church at all? Jesus spends 95% of his time out of the temple and the synagogue and out in the world, interacting with people, meeting them where they are, listening to them and drawing alongside of them in their journey, and then encouraging them to a deeper life with God. And that's at the heart of what membership and outreach has to be, to find ways to both go out into the community and connect with people, but also to provide opportunity for people in the church to connect with people beyond the walls of it. And so if that's something that you feel a gift for, or if you really feel like just wanting to share your faith or work on sharing your faith in ways that are joyful and outgoing and encouraging to others, then membership and outreach is exactly the place that you should be using those spiritual gifts.